Hey, good afternoon, T&T family. Hey, this video is for our dealer network here, and as you know, we're getting ready to launch the T&T Protect series, and we wanted to take a minute today just to show you how easy it is to apply T&T Protect, which is our ceramic coating. So today we're down in Bloomington, Illinois with Chad Colby, and we are working on his 57-year-old airplane, and this thing is actually pretty sweet. We took the time to, Chad had it washed when we got here, but we went ahead and did a paint correction on it to just get the oxidation out, get the shine back into the paint, and the thing is actually looking really good right now. So now we're at that point to where we have to protect what we just did, and we can make the choice to put a wax on here that might last 3 or 4 months if you take care of it. You know, it'll certainly last longer than that if this plane stays in the hangar all the time. But Chad flies about 50 times a year, which is fairly equivalent to our farm equipment today. So, you know, one wax job is not going to hold up the entire year, and it's certainly not going to last multiple years. So what we're going to do is ceramic coat this thing. So to apply ceramic coating in our T&T Protect line, all we have to do is clean the paint. You don't have to do a paint correction like we did, but your next step is to take a alcohol and distilled water solution, spray it down, and wipe it off thoroughly with a good quality microfiber towel, which we will have available for you guys. And what this does is it removes any grease, oil, or polish residue if you did do a paint correction on it, and you're making certain that this paint is clean. And you can hear that squeak. This stuff is clean and ready to go. So that is pretty self-explanatory, easy to do. So we're going to grab our applicator pad, and you're going to see a lot of different pads on the market. A lot of manufacturers just sell little foam pads or a block that you wrap this cloth around, and those things literally you just throw them in the trash when you get them. But what we've come up with for you guys is a microfiber covered foam pad that has a piece of plastic right down the center of this thing. So what it does is it prevents our coating product from going from one side to the other. So this is actually going to save you guys about 20 to 30% of your product when you're working with it here. We're not wasting product that way. So when we load this pad up, we're simply gonna push the pad to the top and just dab it over. We're not pouring it, we're not flooding this thing, we're just making little dabs on the applicator pad to get it loaded up. The first time you work with the pad, it's gonna take a little bit more product than the second time or subsequent times after that. You're gonna quickly fold it over like this just to make sure the product is spread. And then I keep a high quality microfiber towel in our hand here, and what we're going to have for you guys is it's a Korean plush fabric, and we'll make these available in a kit. But so this is it. It's 89 degrees and very humid today, so I'm going to work extremely fast, and the hotter and higher the humidity is, the faster that this is going to go. And by fast I mean I'm not going to allow this product to sit on the surface for very long at all. So I'm going to work in kind of small areas, and what I'm going to do and what I'm watching out for is just making certain that I'm covering 100% of the area. I'm not missing any spots. And then when I'm wiping off, I'm going to make certain that I'm wiping. If I apply from here to the edge, then I'm going to wipe way out here and beyond that on the sides to make certain that I'm not pushing product out to these areas and leaving a high spot. If I push raw product out there and it sits and kind of hardens up on us, then it's gonna be visible from that point on, and we have to deal with that issue later. It's fairly easy to correct, and we'll make a video on how to do that. So here we go. We're just quickly going to wipe this on, and it literally goes this fast. I'm not going to let this sit. I'm not even going to make a second coat on there because I know I got it all. And I'm not going to let it sit because this stuff gets fairly sticky when we're playing with our heavy duty line, which is what this is. We'll flip the towel. and just make certain that this is off. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on the towel, actually not putting much pressure on it at all, just moving it. And that is that. And you literally just keep going. So if I want to continue on to the next session, I'm just wiping that in, wiping that in. So when we do this, we're always kind of working sections. Cars make this fairly easy. Planes are even easier because they're literally in sections, and they have rivet patterns that you can easily work to. But it is a wipe on, wipe off product. Now, if it's cooler and not so humid, I might let this product sit on here for 30 seconds or so, and it's impossible to see on camera, but what this will do is just kind of separate just a little bit or flash over, and rarely takes longer than 30 seconds to do it. But if I let it do it today, it just makes it a little sticky, tacky, hard to get off, and not the best way to apply that. So we're just going to coat and go. You keep flipping your towel. You notice I have my towel folded up into eighths, so just going to flip it over to get to the unused side and keep wiping that off. And so that is coated and done. So now from this point, we want to let this sit for at least one day, and what we encourage you guys to tell the users is 3 days is about the absolute longest that it could take to fully cure, harden, and set up. But if a grower would give us 3 days to just allow their machine to sit inside, not get wet, this will fully cure and have a really long service life. So with this product, again, this is a professional product. This is not consumer grade stuff. What makes this product unique in the market today is two things: that this is the only professional product that is available to consumers through our network, and it's actually made in the USA. Most of the stuff is made in Singapore, Taiwan, and some of it gets pretty shady. But we're going to offer, basically with our certified dealers, installers that we have, like we have detail shops that want to come online and be certified to install this. These guys are going to be qualified to offer lifetime guarantees on new vehicles, 6-year warranties on used products. So on a plane like this, with the way Chad takes care of it and his flight times and patterns throughout the year, we're fully expecting this to last 6-7 years easy, with just a basic maintenance wash and a quick spray down once every year. All right, guys, so that kind of wraps up the install here, but stay tuned for more tips and tricks and more product information and releases. And we're going to try to just keep compiling a video log of how-tos and just make this simple. This is really a straightforward product and concept here, so we want to keep it easy and fun. So just let us know when you have questions before this release. Just send in emails or whatever. This is not going to be a public video. It's going to be just for our dealers, and so just let us know what you need and what we can do to help. So thanks.